Said we are on Canto 2, Chapter 9, Answers by Citing the Lord's Version. Questions were put by Maharaj Parikshit. Shukadeva Goswami is answering them. And here we are seeing this wonderful pastime where Lord Brahma is being glorified for his wonderful service to Krishna. And Krishna is so pleased with him. So,
Is it visible to you? Do you want
yes.
big?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay.
Text number 19. Let's start with the prayers and then we will go into the verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet. Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Text 19. Tam priyamanam samupastitam kavim praja visarge nija shasanar hanam babasha ishat smita sochita gira priya priyam pritamana kare sprishan. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And seeing Brahma present before him, the Lord accepted him as worthy to create living beings, to be controlled as he desired. And thus, being much satisfied with him, the Lord shook hands with Brahma and slightly smiling addressed him thus. Purport. The creation of the material world is not blind or accidental. The living entities who are ever conditioned or nitya baddha are thus given a chance for liberation under the guidance of his own representative like Brahma. The Lord instructed Brahma in Vedic knowledge in order to diffuse this knowledge to the conditioned souls. The conditioned souls are forgetful souls in their relationship with the Lord. And thus, a period of creation and the process of dissemination of Vedic knowledge are necessary activities of the Lord. Lord Brahma has a great responsibility in delivering the conditioned souls, and therefore he is very dear to the Lord. Brahma also does his duty very perfectly, not only by generating living entities, but also by spreading his party for reclaiming the fallen souls. The party is called the Brahma Sampradaya, and any member of this party to date is naturally engaged in reclaiming the fallen souls back to Godhead, back home. The Lord is very much anxious to get back his parts and parcels, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita. No one is more dear than the one who takes the task of reclaiming the fallen souls back to Godhead. There are many renegades from the Brahma Sampradaya whose only business is to make men more forgetful of the Lord and thus entangle them more and more in material existence. Such persons are never dear to the Lord, and the Lord sends them deeper into the darkest region of matter, so that such envious persons, demons, may not be able to know the Supreme Lord. Anyone, however, preaching the mission of the Lord in the line of the Brahma Sampradaya is always dear to the Lord, and the Lord, being satisfied with such a preacher of the authorized bhakti cult, shakes hands with him in great satisfaction. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we are seeing over here how Brahma is pleasing the Lord. He is Aja, he is unborn. Unborn in the sense he is not born in the normal way. How does he manifest? He is born by the Lord's desire out of the lotus flower coming from his own navel. So this is a very special birth. Not everyone can be born like this. The Lord himself gives birth to him. So Brahma is a very, very special personality, very great personality, and extremely dear to the Lord because he is entrusted with the task of this material world creation and also diffusing Vedic knowledge to all the conditioned souls. So double duty. He has to first make this prison house and then he has to teach the prisoners how to get out of it. So therefore, Brahma, he did tapasya because he received this order, tapa, tapa. And so understanding that he must perform this penance, he did penance for how many years? 100, no, 1000 celestial years. Is it 100 or is it 1000? Sukava? 1000, 1000, right? Yeah, I think 1000 celestial years. And finally, he received knowledge within his heart. He also saw the Lord and the whole Vaikuntha planets and everything. So he was given full understanding of everything he needs in order to give this Vedic knowledge to others. He received the knowledge in his heart. Ene Brahma Ride Adi Kavaye. He received this knowledge in his heart. And then this knowledge was transmitted to Narad Muni, from Narad Muni to Vyasadev, from Vyasadev to Madhvacharya, Madhvacharya on down to our spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, and then from Srila Prabhupada to our initiating spiritual masters, and therefore to us. So this is the Guru Parampara, and this is known as the Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya, Vaishnava Sampradaya. Brahma. Brahma is the head of our Sampradaya, and Madhvacharya is the Sampradaya Acharya, who is giving knowledge of the spiritual world. Who is God? Who are we? What is our relationship? How can we get out of this cycle of birth and death? This knowledge is very rare. Not everyone knows this knowledge, that we are spirit soul. People are still in the darkness of ignorance of thinking, I am this body, I'm American, I'm Japanese, I'm Chinese, I am a man, I am a woman. All these things are going on. But the reality is you are none of these things. It is just a bag. It's just a bag holding your soul, practically speaking, because the soul is in the heart of every living entity. And the super soul is also situated right next to the soul in the heart. It is the presence of the soul that gives this car, this machine, life. And the moment the soul, which is the real you, leaves this body, it is going to deteriorate, decay and, become awful smelling. And that's why they have to get rid of the dead body very quickly, because it starts rotting very quickly. It's only matter. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, Panchabhutas. That is what this body is made of. And even the Bible says, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, thou shalt go. Why would the Bible say that? Because it is also a holy scripture. It is also teaching the same things. So all these sayings,
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I think there is an internet problem.
Power out, I guess.
Sorry, Prabhu?
I think it's power out there in Mayapur.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't know if Mataji will be able to join. Okay.
Hare
Bye.
Krishna, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, Mataji. We lost you for a little while.
Yeah, there's heavy rain over here, and so the power is gone.
Hmm.
Hopefully it'll be back, but thankfully I can connect via the phone. Yeah.
Okay.
So where were we? We were speaking about, can you remind me, Sukhavaha?
So you said that Brahma has duties double because he has to create and then prison and then train the prisoner how to live their life and get out of it as well. In this
Right,
material
right. Yeah.
world.
But after that, I spoke. Anyway, basically,
Mataji, do you want to keep your video closed? You're cutting up again.
was given to him to perform, which is penance.
Yeah, panel. Oh, hi, yeah, true.
Is that's better? Is this better?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah,
Okay,
we can
okay.
hear.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
okay.
Yeah. So, Brahma has the task of teaching the conditioned soul the path back home, back to Godhead, because he received this knowledge in the disciplic succession. That means Krishna spoke this knowledge to him in his heart. And from him to Narada, Narada to Vyasadeva, Vyasadeva to Madhvacharya, Madhvacharya on down to our spiritual masters who are teaching us. Yeah, I said this knowledge is very rare. People think in the darkness of ignorance that they are the body, but they are not the body. Huh? We are eternal spirit souls. We are caught up in this body, which is actually an aberration. This is not a normal state of existence. We are forced to take on this material bodies because we decided to rebel against Krishna, because we wanted to be Krishna. Why should he be the center? Why should he get all the love and attention? Why should he get so much bhav? To speak local Indian English. So, in rebellion, in enviousness, we left Krishna. We were forced to leave Krishna because there's no room for this kind of sentiments in the material world. You can't compete with Krishna and be in his abode. It is rasa bhasa. It doesn't work. And so we are forced to come to this material world and we are in the prison. We are given a chance to go back to Krishna. This is the beauty of Krishna's arrangement. Huh? He's not like, okay, you rebelled against me, let me teach you a good lesson, let me punish you. Tough luck, buddy, you're on your own, do what you like. No, Krishna is very merciful. He's not like that. He says, yes, they're foolish, but they're still my children. Let me make arrangements, let them breathe. So that's why he provides the trees. Let them eat. So he provides all the grains, fruits, vegetables, milk. He sends mother cow to take care so that we get nice milk. This milk is, Prabhupada called it liquid religion. It's so important because Krishna is so merciful and sending mother cow to supply us milk, which stands us in good stead for all of our life. Our own mother can nurse us for maybe a few years. But mother cow, right from babies to old people, can drink her milk and sustain themselves. In fact, in the olden days, sages sustained themselves simply with some milk and little berries and roots and fruits from the forest. That was it. Hmm? So Krishna makes all provisions. He doesn't just throw us here and say, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the fun, suffer. He doesn't do that. In fact, he's very kind. He even comes life after life after life as the super soul in our heart, accompanying us as a dear friend, waiting for us to turn to him. That's how kind and merciful he is. He doesn't want to force us to love him. He wants us to love him voluntarily. Hmm? So this is Krishna's great mercy on us. We are very, very lucky. We are very, very you lose your life also if you belong to a mafia organization and you try to compete with the boss. That's the end of you, isn't it?
Mataji, we
So,
lost you for a little while in between. Yeah.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but we
Okay.
lost you a little bit. Yeah.
Am I breaking up?
No, now you're fine. In between only. It was just when you said mafia, the previous to the mafia thing, we lost you there.
Yeah, I was saying that if we had to rebel against the mafia boss, let's say, I was saying you belong to some organization, you
Yeah.
decide to start competing with the boss, you start rebelling against the boss. Next thing you know, pink slip, you're out of work. Huh? Or if you actually belong to some dreaded organization like a mafia, you try to compete with the boss, that's the end of your life, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Krishna is so kind. Even though we have rebelled against him, even though we are envious of him, even though we are inimical to his service, he doesn't give up on us. Just see. Okay, it's back. Yay.
Her internet is back. I think power is back. Yes, brilliant.
You hear me? Okay, we
Yes,
are good.
yes, yes.
As long as Krishna allows. Yes, everything is in his hands. So let's pray that it holds up for this session.
He's enjoying your class, so he started power. He said, no, I need to start the power back.
You're so cute. So Krishna is so kind. He's so merciful. He's so loving. He's so forgiving. He's so fatherly that even though we naughty children do all kinds of crazy things, rebel against him, are inimical towards him, sometimes even blaspheme him, get angry with him, become atheist, he never gives up on us. This is Krishna's wonderful, wonderful, unconditional love, unconditional mercy upon the fallen souls. However sinful we are, however wrong we are, however inimical we are towards him, he never gives up on us. This is the beauty of the Lord's love. This is God's love for us. Very merciful, very loving, very kind, very compassionate, and always seeing how to bring my wayward children back to me. How can I get them to turn towards me and come back because they are suffering in this material world? They have rebelled, yes. They're envious, yes. But they are my children. I cannot bear to see them suffer. I'm going to try everything to get the rebellious soul to turn towards me and come back. So he sends the saints, he sends the sages, he sends the great devotees, he sends the spiritual master. And then he also teaches us through these great acharyas, one of whom is our Brahmaji. He's a Mahajan. He's one of the 12 great souls, Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu, Kumara, Kapila, Manu, Pralad, Janaka, Bhishma, Balir, Vayasaki, Vayam. So he's the first one named as Mahajan because he has a very big responsibility. He has to take care of all the conditioned souls and also teach them the path of devotional service, the art of devotional service. So it is said over here, Lord Brahma has a great responsibility in delivering the conditioned souls, and therefore he is very dear to the Lord. The conditioned souls are forgetful, but he is there to remind us. He is there to teach us the path of devotional service. This is our Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. And he is so intelligent because he has 4 heads. He is given 4 heads because he has to have lots and lots of intelligence in order to carry out his responsibility. It's not so easy to create a universe and then give all the different living entities a body that is just suitable for them to pick up where they left off. He has to see, oh, this soul was previously a worm and he was thinking of that beetle which ate him up before he died. And so he has to get the body of a beetle. This sparrow was eaten up by a snake. So his last thought was that of a snake. So now he gets about like this. He has to very carefully analyze and see everything and give the material bodies to each and every soul according to their past desires, their past inclinations, their attachment, their conditioning. What an important responsibility it is. Very big responsibility. And he has to carry it out with all intelligence. So therefore, Brahma has 4 heads. That's because this is the smallest universe. In other universes, Brahma has 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, a million, 10 million, 100 million heads. Yes, all types of Brahmas are there depending on the size of the universe that we have to create. And what is the main function of this Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya? One and one thing only, to reclaim the conditioned souls and bring them back to Godhead, which is the Lord's dearmost desire. He doesn't like to see us suffering. Who likes to see their child suffering? Tell me. Many of you are parents. Huh? When your child is suffering, you are suffering more than the child. The child will be groaning and crying, Mama, my stomach hurts, do something, do something. And the mother is all beside herself trying to relieve the suffering of her child. She suffers even more. She pleads, oh my dear Lord, give me this suffering. I can't bear to see my child suffering. Isn't it? Anybody who is a parent knows this. They can't bear to see their children suffering. They want to see their children happy, satisfied, peaceful, contented, joyful. So God is the same. In fact, God is the original parent. Huh? I am the seed-giving father. Aham bija pradapita. I am the seed-giving father of all living entities. And he cannot bear to see any of his living entities suffering. He is very anxious to get back his part and parcels. And no one is more dear than the one who takes the task of reclaiming the fallen souls back to Godhead. That is, one who preaches the message of Godhead, one who teaches people about God, one who explains to people who they really are, how to go back home, who is God. That means teaching the science of self-realization, teaching the science of Krishna consciousness. And this Krishna himself declares, I'm not just making it up, as it is over here. Let's go to Bhagavad Gita 1868. And 69. There's no one dearer to me than one who explains the supreme secret to the devotees. To him, pure devotional service is guaranteed, and in the end, he will come back to me. Krishna is declaring in the 18th chapter of the Gita, verse 68, which we will see in a moment. All the way down, all the way. 68. Or you can just type 68 next to that in the cursor. There you go. Ya idam paramam guhyam mad bhakteshva abhidasyati bhaktim mai param kritva mam evaishyati asamshayaha. This word asamshayaha means without a doubt. This is very important. For one who explains the supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. And at the end, he will come back to me. See how grateful Krishna is to anyone who tries to tell people about him. Simply by telling people Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, you surrender unto him, serve him, Krishna becomes so happy. Srila Prabhupada demonstrated this. Little Saraswati, she was only about 3 or 4 years old, maybe 4 maximum. In the Sunday feast, she would go running around, tugging at people's dhotis and saris and say, do you know who's Krishna? Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and you should surrender unto him. And Prabhupada became so pleased when he heard this, so happy when he heard this. He said, she is the perfect preacher. She is speaking everything that she knows. Only 4 years old. And she knows only those 2 lines. But still, Prabhupada became so pleased. So it's not that we are required to be big pandit, big scholar, big Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Sarvabhauma Bhakti. No. Whatever little bit we know, we try to give it to others because we have received this great good fortune. So therefore, it is our duty to pass it on to others. And it makes Krishna so happy. Yare dekha, tare kaha, Krishna Upadesh. Whoever you meet, tell them about Krishna. This is the only thing we have to do. And it makes Krishna so happy. It makes the spiritual master so happy. And then we make advancement nicely because Krishna sees, oh, my devotee is trying to serve me. Let me serve my devotee. Let me make more arrangements so that I can facilitate their seva. Because now we are becoming one in the sense you're becoming one with the interest of the Lord. You're also trying to do the very same thing that Krishna wants, reclaim the conditioned souls and bring them back to Krishna's lotus feet. So Krishna becomes very pleased. So let's see over here. Anyone, however, who tries sincerely to present Bhagavad Gita as it is will advance in devotional activities and reach the pure devotional state of life. And as a result of such pure devotion, he is sure to go back home, back to Godhead. Hari Bol! So, this is our ticket back to Godhead. Huh? We say sometimes, how will we go back to Godhead? We are so fallen, we are so weak, we are so degraded. Any chance we get, temptation comes, I cave right in. I don't have no strength to carry on with the spiritual path. But don't worry, as long as we are trying to please Krishna, as long as we are doing some little thing for Krishna, Krishna helps us. Krishna helps us. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paripashate isham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Can anyone tell me? Those who worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, I carry to them what they lack and I preserve what they have. 927 of Bhagavad Gita. Let's go to 927.
Yeah.
So that purport is very nice. Okay, you don't have to scroll, Subhava. If you just put 27 after that hash and hit
Okay.
927.
No, it just goes, yeah, sorry, it just
Oh.
goes, sorry.
Oh, it doesn't allow you to do
No,
that, huh?
no,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
27.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Then it's 922.
922. Okay, fine.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's the verse I was talking about. Let's go into the purport. I gave the translation.
Perfect.
One who is unable to live for a moment without Krishna cannot but think of Krishna 24 hours a day, being engaged in devotional service by hearing, chanting, remembering, offering prayers, worshipping, serving, rendering other services, cultivating friendship, and surrendering fully to the Lord. Such activities are all auspicious, full of spiritual potencies, which make the devotee perfect in self-realization, so that his only desire is to achieve the association of the Lord. Such a devotee undoubtedly approaches the Lord without difficulty. This is called yoga. By the mercy of the Lord, such a devotee never comes back to this material condition of life. Kshema refers to the merciful protection of the Lord. The Lord helps the devotee to achieve Krishna consciousness by yoga, and when he becomes fully Krishna conscious, the Lord protects him from falling down to a miserable conditioned life. So this is how much the Lord loves his devotee. All we have to do is engage more and more and more in Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. So we are not perfect. We also have our, occasional distractions, digressions from the path of devotional service. For me, it's the internet. Big distraction. Anything comes up, oh, what has happened over there? Oh my God, this devotee, this, that. Oh my God, I hope they're safe. I hope they're like this. So this is not helpful. This is a bad habit. And so we have to overcome all these tendencies we have to indulge the senses. Sensational news, sensational food, sensational music, sensational sights. All these will attract us. They are all the allurements of Maya to keep us preoccupied with that which has nothing to do with Krishna consciousness. These are very challenging and they are very deep rooted also. So, I personally, I feel so happy when I'm fully in the association of devotees because there's no time for Maya. There it's only Shravanam, Kirtanam, Seva, everything happening with the devotees. So that is why association is very important. Very, very important. Without association, we cannot make it. So Krishna is very loving, very protective, and he's doing everything possible to bring us home back to him. Let's go back to the original verse, Prabha, please. Thank you. Yes. So the Lord is very much anxious and he wants us to come back to him. Now, there are many renegades from the Brahma Sampradaya whose only business is to make men more forgetful of the Lord. These are known as the demons. These are the Asuras. Not only do they want to forget God and their service to God, they want to implicate others also. Because they need a team of demons, no, to carry out their program. So they want to corrupt others. They want to lead them away from God. So therefore they are called renegades. Renegades means someone who is a traitor to the army. Such a person is called renegade. That's the meaning of that word. But is the Lord pleased with these mischief makers? Of course not. He's so displeased with the demons that he puts them in lower and lower and lower species of life. And that's actually his mercy. Because in the animal form of life, there is no karma. They cannot do any more sinful activities because for the animals, there is no sin. They are just living on animalistic platform. So there's no question of sin. Sin is only for human beings because we are supposed to know what is right, what is wrong in the human form of life. Lower life forms have no sin. So actually, Krishna is being merciful to them, to avoid them, to help them avoid getting more and more implicated in sinful activities. It puts them down in lower and lower species, and then they have to begin the evolutionary cycle again. But the one who is in keeping with the Sampradaya, in keeping with the message of the spiritual master, who's preaching the mission of the Lord in the line of Brahma Sampradaya is very dear to the Lord. And the Lord becomes very satisfied when such a preacher preaches in all sincerity and seriousness the bhakti cult, just like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada moved heaven and earth to give us this knowledge of Krishna consciousness. And Krishna was so pleased. Give him everything. Prabhupada said, I came with nothing, but now I have so many sons and daughters all over. I have so many houses to go to. I have so many temples. I have so much money because so many books are going out and so much money is coming. Who gave all these things? Krishna. Because you're so pleased with Srila Prabhupada's selfless service for this mission of Krishna consciousness. So, of course, we cannot match Srila Prabhupada's, capacity as well as ability, as well as devotion, as well as purity, as well as his dedication, as well as his surrender. But we can humbly try to follow at least the instructions of our own spiritual master. At least that much we can try and do. Yes? Whatever the spiritual master has given us, at least let us humbly try to do that. We are just like little squirrels building Lord Ram's bridge. We cannot do very much. We are very small. It doesn't matter. Whatever little bit we have been given to do, let us do it very nicely. Just like Mother Teresa, she was given sainthood by the Christian church. She said, we can do no great things, but we can do many small things with great love. I like this. I like this because we are only capable of small things. Speaking of myself, I don't know about you. You all are great souls, but I'm speaking of myself. So we are only asked to do very small things by the order of Guru. If we do that much seriously and sincerely and please the spiritual master, that means we are pleasing Krishna. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado yasya prasadan nagati kutopi dhyayan stuvam tasya yashastri sandham vande guru shri charanarvindam. And when the spiritual master is pleased, what is not possible? The impossible becomes possible. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripa tamaham vande shri gurun vidatarinam. This is the power and mercy of the spiritual master. By his mercy, a lame man can climb mountains. A dumb man can sing eloquent poetry. And a blind man can see the stars. This is the power of the spiritual master. And when he sees the disciple is very serious, impossible becomes possible. Look at the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Kaviraj Goswami. He was 90 plus, I don't know exactly, 90 plus years old, very old. His hand was shaking and quivering. He couldn't even hold the pen properly. That much debilitated due to old age. He was nearly blind. He couldn't even see properly. And yet he wrote the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Wonderful nectarian literature. How is that possible? Guru Maharaj's mercy. Guru Maharaj's mercy. Like this, there are so many people. Bilva Mangal Thakur, he plucked out his own eyes, yet he could see all Krishna's pastimes. And he wrote the beautiful Krishna Kathamrita. So, by the mercy of the Lord, the impossible becomes possible. So, we must have full faith and full dedication and full surrender to the order of Guru. That we should not compromise. That we should not compromise. If we do that one thing, then everything else follows from that. So, the day will come and we will see Krishna face to face, maybe, and shake hands with him. Who knows? So, thank you all for listening very patiently. We can now open up for questions, comments, realizations,
Hare
corrections.
Krishna. Thank you so much, Sridevi Mataji. Amazing, amazing as usual class. Thank you so much. Dear devotees, please can you start your video? Sridevi Mataji would love to see you all, and even I do. It'll be so nice and personal. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. If you can type in the chat also, I will be able to read for you. And Anaya Bhakti Radhika Mataji has already raised her hand, so please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Then we pranam all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Mataji,
Please
like
accept
it's
mine, Ananya Bhakti. What a beautiful name you have, Ananya Bhakti. We want Ananya Bhakti. Please give us Ananya Bhakti.
I don't know, Mataji, why Guru Maharaj gave me this name. I don't have any quality of this.
No. What a wonderful mom you are. Wonderful spiritual warrior. I have seen in person Ananya Bhakti Radhika's devotion, to raising her child in Krishna consciousness. He's a very intelligent boy, but he's, physically challenged by his body. But he can understand everything, and by her loving, nurturing, and care, he's becoming a great devotee.
It's all your blessings, Mataji.
Not my blessings. Guru Maharaj is empowering you, seeing your heart. Wonderful.
Yes, Mataji, like in this verse, the word conditioned souls is repeated so many times. So like I heard this conditioning from so long, but if I want to explain someone in a simple way, how can we explain this conditioned soul meaning?
Conditioned soul means conditioned soul. We are not pure. We are not pure devotees yet. We are bound by the material laws of nature. We are not above the material modes of nature. Therefore, sometimes we are in the modes of passion, sometimes in ignorance, sometimes in goodness, sometimes mixture. So therefore, we are called conditioned souls because we are bound up by the laws of material nature. We are not free. Only those who are completely spiritualized, completely in transcendence, in the spiritual energy, that means the pure devotees, they are above the laws of material nature. They are not bound.
Okay, Mataji, that means like every single creature, they are conditioned here,
Yes.
except who are enlightened.
Yes, except the pure devotees of the Lord, every single one of us is conditioned by the modes of material nature.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. And what does it mean, Mataji? Prarabdha?
Prarabdha karma. You're talking about
Yes.
prarabdha karma?
Yes,
That means
Mataji.
manifest karma. That means what I'm suffering now, that is called prarabdha karma. Aprarabdha is still waiting to happen. We have committed so many sinful acts in so many lifetimes, and we are suffering or enjoying according to that results of all those activities. So sometimes the suffering will come immediately, sometimes it will come later, depending on that stage of that sinful reactions also. It's in the seed stage. There are different descriptions. It's there in the nectar of instruction. Bijam, Kutam, Phalam, like that. So prarabdha is what we are presently undergoing. Aprarabdha is yet to be manifest.
Thank you so much, Mataji. You explained so nicely. Like, I don't know how to explain someone, but I know. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Just listen to Mataji's recording. That's what I do.
Not
Yes,
me.
yes,
Prabhupada
Mataji.
explained
and
everything
and
very
then
nicely in nectar of instruction. So just read from there and you'll get a very clear understanding.
No, that is true. But sometimes, the way you explain some stuff, it's so nicely. So when we listen to your class again, and then we thought, oh yeah, this is the way we can explain as well. So we repeat like a poor parrot your words.
I'm only repeating what Guru Maharaj is saying.
Nice.
No, no, Mataji, you are so wonderful.
Yeah.
After meeting you personally, I know this.
And
Oh
she's
my
she has
God.
got so much mercy of Krishna because she's preaching a lot, and that's what Krishna allows it. So that's why she's empowered by Krishna.
I don't know all that. Then why am I still such a rascal? Why am I still, not doing everything Guru Maharaj wants?
No, you do amazing service. Don't say that, Mataji. We are
You come
rascals.
and see what all I'm doing at home, then you will understand.
No,
I'm also struggling with the modes of material nature.
Well, that is, I think, I heard in one of the class that material modes of nature will act on us till we are in this material world.
Perfect.
We can
Yes.
only get rid of that once we see Krishna.
Mm, no, if we become pure devotees, then the material modes will no longer act because we are in transcendence.
Mm.
So we have to aim for pure devotional service and strive towards reaching that. That means we must practice. Must
Hmm.
practice. Every day, every hour, every moment. We are always given a choice, Maya or Krishna, Maya or Krishna. And sometimes we succumb, isn't it?
Hmm. We
I know
do.
this movie is a waste of time, but why am I watching it? Why am I watching it? Even though I know it's a waste of time, bad habits, bad habits
True.
like this. So we have to work all the time to overcome these tendencies, and we are all the time given a choice: Krishna, Maya, Krishna, Maya. It's not so easy to overcome these tendencies. Very difficult, actually.
Yeah, that is true as well. That in Bhagavad Gita it does say that once we are liberated with the, I mean, pure souls does not get affected by the three modes of material nature. But
Correct.
at the same time, in that class which I heard by one of the senior devotee, they mentioned that the devotee does not get affected by the material modes of nature, but the modes of nature still works on us till we are in this material world. Is it something? I
Not
don't know.
necessarily. Let me take you
Okay.
to, let's go to third canto,
Hmm.
chapter 18, verse number 15.
Okay. Let me go
Let's
there.
go there.
Yeah. Third canto, you said, yeah?
Mhm.
Chapter 13. Is it?
18. 18,
18. 18. 18.
verse
Okay.
number 50. 3, 18, 15.
15.
There you
Okay.
will see
Hmm.
how a bhakti yogi can elude even death. They are
Okay.
freed from the laws of nature. I will read out the purport, you will understand.
Okay. Here we go. Is it the right one?
I am not able to see it yet. Share screen.
Oh, okay, fine. Let me share the screen again. Sorry, give me 1 minute, yeah? Share.
Or if you make me co-host, I can also share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
This is the Lord Boar pastime. Varahadev and Hiranyaksha are fighting. The Lord, however, by moving slightly aside, dodged the violent mace blow aimed at his breast by the enemy, just as an accomplished yogi would elude death. The example is given herein that the perfect yogi can overcome a death blow, although it is offered by the laws of nature. It is useless for a demon to beat the transcendental body of the Lord with a powerful mace, for no one can surpass his prowess. Now listen to this line carefully. Those who are advanced transcendentalists are freed from the laws of nature, and even a death blow cannot act on them. And we have the example of Japataka Maharaj, Bhakti Tita Maharaj, certain death. They face certain death and still they have escaped. You know, in 2008 October, the sudden shocking news we received that Japataka Maharaj has suffered a stroke and is very critically ill. Now, if you are a medical doctor or in the medical field like you, Sukava, you will know cerebellopontine hemorrhage, no chance. All the vital centers are there, respiratory, circulatory, everything, everything comes from that. It's a primal part of the brain. It's known as the, basically it controls the most vital functions of the body. If there is a hemorrhage over there, death is certain. Very slim chance of survival. And even if the victim survives, he is a vegetable on the ventilator for as much time as, that's it. There's no question of recovery. Maharaj has staged a miraculous recovery. He's preaching, he's traveling, he's initiating, he's giving classes, he's studying for all his Bhakti Vaibhav. He's completed Bhakti Vaibhav. Now he's appearing for Bhakti Sarvabhauma exam. So he's studying at the same time, Shastra. What all Maharaj is doing is amazing. And this is not the first time. In Spain, once he was traveling, he was alone. And one crazed person lunged at him with a knife and slit his throat from here to here. Maharaj somehow held it all together, rushed to some ER and, just somebody stitched up everything. I don't know the details of what happened, but that was another death blow. Who survives a knife attack to the throat, where the throat is slit? Jugular vein is a very major vein over here. And all the carotid arteries are over here, which supplies the brain, by the way. Oh, imagine. But Krishna saved him. Another time, one wife of one male devotee, she was very angry with Maharaj for some reason. She thought because of him, her husband has taken sannyas. So she lunged at him with a knife in the temple. And everybody was busy, in some program, and everybody was looking here, there. Nobody could even see what was going on. But Sridhar Maharaj came rushing over, grappled with that woman, got the knife out of her hand. Certain death. Bhakti Tita Maharaj, he says how people were doing voodoo when he was in Africa to kill him while he was on his preaching mission. His car, his driver, they did black magic on him. So he went straight into oncoming traffic. It would have been certain death, smash. Krishna saved him. So like this, these are very, very great souls and extremely dear to the Lord. But because they're completely absorbed in devotional service, they are above the modes of nature because they're pure. And so material nature cannot act on them. Yes, to us superficially, we may see, oh, they are suffering, they're having this, they're having that, like that. But in actuality, they are just teaching us by their example not to get affected. To continue. Our own Guru Maharaj, so many things happen to Guru Maharaj, so much sickness, so much. Does he give up on his service? Never. He just keeps going. However tired he is, he keeps pushing. It's amazing, isn't it? Nobody can do this. 78-year-old body, traveling non-stop, like going from place to place. Oof. It's just unbelievable, isn't it?
It is unbelievable. Yeah. How much Guru Maharaj does is amazing. Amazing.
So, what does that teach you? When you're spiritualized, the impossible becomes possible.
True.
You're freed of the modes, you're freed of ordinary nature's laws are no longer applicable because you're in the spiritual energy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for explaining that. Yeah, because I was just up till now thinking this that way, you know. But yeah, you're right. Thank you. Any other questions, dear devotees? You have any doubts you want to clear up? Sridevi Mataji, in relation to the question what Ananya Bhakti Mataji asked, I have been asked this question by the devotees so many times that why does Krishna takes away everything from the devotee when they go surrender to Krishna rather than like, if you go to other demigods, they and surrender them, they will give you boons and blessings, whereas Krishna, he just takes away everything. And I said, yeah, because he wants to give you the best. But then they said that when, like, when are we going to get the best? But at the moment that we are suffering, so I don't know how to explain them. Can you please help?
So it's not necessary that Krishna takes away everything. Now look at Ambarish Prabhu. He's a very great devotee of the Lord and totally surrendered to the Lord's plan to build that ego. He's made him a multi-millionaire, billionaire, trillion, I don't know, very, very wealthy. So it's not like Krishna does the same size fits all to everyone. To some he may take away, and to some he may give incredible wealth, incredible power, incredible position, incredible honor, fame, name. He may give. He took everything away from Prabhupada and then he gave everything back in unbelievable measure, right? Prabhupada's family was gone. No one wanted to even look at him or talk to him. He was completely rejected by the family. But then what happened? Prabhupada said, now I have so many children without botheration of wife. He said that.
Yeah, I know he did. Yeah. And
Prabhupada
they're all ready to work for me without even telling them.
yeah, they loved him so much. They were willing to give their life for Prabhupada.
Yeah.
Anything and everything for Prabhupada. It was so much because he gave them so much love too. So it is not one size fits all. It's not that Krishna will, oh gosh, I've become Krishna, Hare Krishna, now finish. My fate is sealed. अभी सब लेके जाएगा, मेरे को भिखारी बनाएगा. अभी मैं begging bowl लेके जाना पड़ेगा. Hopefully by the time I'll become preacher. ऐसा नहीं है. It's not like that.
Yeah, I was preaching them that Krishna, like Guru Maharaj says, how much can you hold when Krishna gives with his 10 hands, with your 2 hands, and when Krishna wants to take away with his 10 hands, how much will you save? And they say, oh, this is scary. Krishna takes away everything.
See, they don't understand the value of devotional service. They don't
No, I know.
understand
That's the
that
problem.
Krishna may take away everything, but in return, he gives himself. He gives himself. And what can be more valuable than Krishna? Because when you have Krishna, you have everything.
Everything, yeah.
Nothing is needed. Nothing is wanted. The goddess of fortune is his servant.
Yep, yep.
So nothing is wanted by the devotee of the Lord. Everything is given to the devotee. He doesn't want anything. By the time he's so fried with the material energy, he's like, oh no, Krishna, please don't entangle me. I'm terrified of getting entangled again. Please, no, 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 no. Please just allow me to serve you nicely, remember you all the time, come back to you. That's all the devotee wants, right?
True.
Because he understands the dangers of getting entangled again.
Hmm.
So Krishna, what did he offer to Kolvecha Sridhar? I'll give you a planet, I'll give you beautiful wives, I'll give you an island, I'll give you whatever you want. And what did Kolvecha Sridhar? No, 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 please, my dear Lord. Please, why you want to make me miserable? I'm very happy just this way. Please allow me to be like this. Please allow me just to, if at all you want to give me a benediction, please let it be that that beautiful Brahmin boy come and harass me for my banana leaf cups every day. That's all he wants. So
True.
sweet, isn't it?
He is
So,
very sweet. Yes.
when there is that exchange of love with the Lord, nothing more is needed or wanted by the devotee. Dhruva Maharaj, after seeing the Lord, he was so satisfied. He said, my Lord, I was asking for bits of broken glass. What I was asking for? Kingdom greater than Swayambhuva Manu. Whoa. What is that? Bits of broken glass. After seeing you, my Lord, what would I want? So, devotee ultimately comes to the point when nothing is attractive in the material world. He only wants Krishna and Krishna's association and devotees' association. Bas, finished.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Any other questions? Any other realization to share? Don't be afraid. Come on. It's
We have
fine.
Himaganga all the way from North Carolina. Then we have Kalindi, who is
Yeah.
all the way from Dallas. And then we have Rohini. I don't know from where Rohini is.
Mataji, unmute yourself. Rohini Mataji, you're on mute.
We can't
You're
hear
not
you.
audible.
Rohini. You're not audible because you have to do unmute on your microphone. Then only we'll be able to hear you.
Yes.
Ah,
Mataji.
Yeah,
Hare
better now. Yes.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna, Mataji. I'm from India,
Okay.
Gujarat.
Hari
Hare
bol.
Krishna.
Mataji.
Keમ
So
છો?
nice.
મજામાં?
મજામાં મજામાં માતાજી મજામાં.
બહુ સરસ તમે આવી ગયા.
It's so,
That's so
thank
nice.
you, Mataji. It's so nice to hear you always. Very nice.
So
No,
how did you come to know about our Guru Maharaj's Zoom class?
Through Gauri Priya Mataji, she's here on the
yeah.
Oh, all the way from Moldova. Huh? She managed to connect you sitting in Moldova.
Yes, Mataji.
Wow.
And she
Just
has
see
been
what a
telling
small
me to
world.
switch on the camera
Huh?
always. She has been telling me to switch on the camera to talk at least.
Thank you, Gauri Priya, for bringing a beautiful soul to Guru Maharaj's lotus feet. Thank you very much.
Amazing service.
And
Thank you.
welcome, Rohini.
Yeah,
Thank
Rohini
you,
Mataji
Mataji.
joins a lot of classes. I've seen the name. First time I saw you. Thanks for putting camera
Thank
on,
you.
Mataji.
I met Himaganga in North Carolina.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari
Hari
bol.
bol. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada. All
Yeah,
glories to Guru
please
Maharaj.
accept my humble obeisances, Mataji.
So nice to see you.
Yes, Mataji.
How is Revati Mataji doing?
Yeah, very nice, Mataji.
She is your Bhakti Vriksha leader, right?
Yes. She is our Bhakti Vriksha leader.
Very nice, very nice. Very happy to know that.
Your memory is so good, Mataji.
Why? This is just, simple matter. I met all of you. I saw all of you. I was so impressed. We had so many nice sanghas together. How can I forget?
Yeah. You were traveling so many places, but still you remember places, names.
Yes, yes, because each soul is very unique and very dear to Krishna. There's nobody like Himaganga in this whole creation. There's only one Himaganga.
Very
You're
true.
very dear to Krishna.
With such a sweet smile.
Very nice. Very happy to have you also on the call.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. And then we have Raja Janapriya all the way from Spain.
Or Argentina, maybe.
Oh, Argentina. That's right. She's in Argentina now. Correct.
Now in Argentina. Please accept my humble obeisances. It's very nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mine too. Back to you. Jai Prabhupada. Jai Gurudev.
She's another one who's always smiling and so sweet.
Tremendous bhakti. My gosh. Raja Janapriya is the mother of 5 kids. Can you believe it? and she raised them single-handedly. You know, her husband suddenly passed away and she was left with these 5 small kids to raise. She's done such an amazing, amazing seva to her kids, become Krishna conscious, become a devotee. Just amazing.
Mataji, I was thinking about that. I remember when Guru Maharaj says always frequently that this is a dangerous place, but I in different moments in life, I got this, in the darkness, this little light that says, this is all mercy that we are alive. And I had this sensation that, I really could be dead. And I am alive because it's so, at that moment, as someone, God mercy. I didn't know Krishna that time, but it's so real. We are entangled in the illusion, and we go as it's this life is for granted, and it is not. It is
No.
not. It's only mercy. Only mercy.
Yes, yes. All
I hope
mercy.
I can be clear with my words.
No, I understand. Yeah, we are so blessed, Even this life could have gone just like that. Prabhupada said there are so many bubbles in the Atlantic Ocean and they're bursting every moment. So like that, even this life could have gone like that. But we have received Prabhupada's mercy. We have received spiritual master's mercy. How blessed we are. This is our chance. This is our great opportunity to make it all the way back home, back to Godhead, by the simple process of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What can be simpler than this? Just chant, take Krishna Prasadam only, engage in a little service for Krishna, read Srila Prabhupada's books, worship your deities at home in a simple way, whatever is possible for you. Associate nicely with the devotees. Bas, what more is there? So simple. And we can become perfect in this very life.
So true, so true. Thank you, Mataji, for that.
You.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And thank you so much for the class as well. We've passed 15 minutes over the
Yeah.
1 hour mark.
Yeah,
Is
we
it
can stop here if everyone is satisfied and has no more questions. We can stop over here and meet by Krishna's mercy again tomorrow.
Yes, definitely. Definitely we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Suprabhat.
Tomorrow in London, we have got the Kirtan as well, Guru Maharaj. So might be going early. So I may not be audible or
Oh,
I will be on the camera off, sorry. But I will attend the class because I might be doing a book table at Soho.
okay. So will Guru Maharaj give class tomorrow?
He will give, hopefully he will give class because so far he didn't say no. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he will be giving class. But the kirtan is in the afternoon, 3 o'clock. We are just going to go and set up the table and stuff. Yeah.
Is Kunjari Mataji still in London?
I don't know. I did message somebody, but nobody has come back to me saying I don't know where she is.
She's staying with one lady called Pratibha, but I
Oh.
also don't know her or her number or, nothing about her. Her nephew is a devotee in the Bhaktivedanta Manor temple. That's all I know about her. She was staying with her.
Oh.
So I wanted to tell you that if she's still in London, you can directly meet her, connect with her, talk with her for your questions.
Yeah, definitely we'll do that. Yeah. Dheeraj Prabhu, you raised your hand. Do you
Hare
have?
Krishna Mataji, accept my humble obeisances, always Prabhupada. I just heard that you will be in the book table. So, Guru Maharaj's book table.
Yes.
So our social media team and I was thinking, like, we made 2 posters for promoting Guru Maharaj's YouTube and WhatsApp channel.
Okay.
So can you put that posters in the bookstall so people can scan and follow it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send it to you in the WhatsApp.
Sure.
So yeah,
Yeah, will
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Definitely
Nice,
will.
very nice.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Sridevi Mataji, for the wonderful class.
Thank you for all the wonderful services you're doing for Guru Maharaj. I'm
He's so
happy.
conscious. Look at him. We just immediately stuck. Okay, can you do this for me? Like Guru Maharaj is.
All
Dilip
glories
Prabhu
to our
is so
wonderful Guru Maharaj.
inspiring. So
He's
inspiring. My
just
God.
sold out now to Guru Maharaj and he's just waiting to get initiated. He's such a stalwart devotee already. He's just
Reward.
amazing. Yeah.
Reward.
He's chanting 32
All
rounds
glories to
every
Guru
day.
Maharaj and
Every day without fail, Mangalarti and chanting 32 rounds.
Amazing. Wow.
So
Jai.
young, not even initiated. He's just amazing.
all glories to Prabhupada and mercy of Sridevi Mataji.
That
No,
is-
no. Guru Maharaj's mercy. Come on, don't make mistakes like this.
No, he's under your shelter, Mataji. Seriously. I mean, definitely he will be nice and he will be protected.
I am
You
under
are
his
mother.
shelter. Because he's praying for me, I'm surviving over here in Mayapur. Believe me. I'm under the Prabhu's shelter.
No, I completely agree with Dheeraj Prabhu because, I started my journey with you as well. So I know that. You are our shelter.
No way.
By Guru Maharaj's mercy, I got Sridevi Mataji. And like,
Oh my
she is
God.
my mother. And she is more than my mother because whatever I am in my bhakti, I dedicate to her.
Oh my gosh.
Dheeraj Prabhu, mine is other way around. With Sridevi Mataji's mercy, I have got mercy of Guru Maharaj. Imagine.
Yeah.
So she is the
I
one.
have no idea what these guys are talking about, folks. So don't pay too much attention to all this, okay? They've got some facts mixed up over here. So don't believe all that they say.
No. It is true, guys. If you want any mercy, Sridevi Mataji, please take her
We
shelter.
know it. We already know.
See, Gauri Priya Mataji is agreeing with me as well. Haribol.
I didn't know there could be something called mass illusion and mass hypnosis. So I'm seeing all this mass hypnosis happening with Sukhavaha and Dheeraj Prabhu casting some spells on everyone.
No. The truth comes out after all the illusion goes. Vrajajana Priya Radhika Mataji, do you want to say something as well?
Yes, that thanks that I began to listen to Maharaj classes in Facebook. So this is a very important seva to spread the Guru Maharaj mission and for us to receive. So I am one of that examples. I began to listen to the classes in Facebook. Thank
True.
you, Dheeraj Prabhu, for that seva. Thank you, and all of you, of course.
Yeah, I don't do
Thank
it.
you. I did the same from Facebook. I found it. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Haribol, thank you. All glories to service, Dheeraj Prabhu's service and Sridevi Mataji's service.
Please accept my most humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Gurudev. Vancha kalpata rubhascha kripa sindhu bhaivacha. Patyanam bhavanebhyo vancha
Namo Namah.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
jai.
Thank you,
Thank you
Sukha.
very much.
Thank you so much,
His
Mataji.
Holiness
Thank you so
Srila
much,
Prabhupada
Mataji.
ki jai.
Jai.
His Holiness Chandramauli Swami Maharaj ki
Jai.
Her Grace Sridevi Mataji ki
Jai.
Thank you.
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hari
you.
Bol.
Thank you,
Thank you very much,
everyone. Thank
Mataji,
you
for
so
the
much.
wonderful lecture.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Nityanand Balaram Prabhu. Thank you very much for being here.